What's going on, guys? I'm Xavier, and today I'm bringing you this video on how to set up your SIM4. I'm going to try to walk you through everything from what's in the box, how to set it up, how to use the SIM4 Manager app, and most importantly, does it really work? When I first got the SIM4, I had a lot of questions, and maybe you do too, so I'm going to try to guide you step by step and hopefully help you out if you're thinking about getting one. So this is the box that you get the SIM4. What's inside the box? It's the guide. You also get a micro USB to USB cable, and lastly but not least, the SIM4 itself. The SIM4 is kind of small. For those of you guys who don't know what the SIM4 is, this little device allows you to use a mouse and keyboard on your console. So you see two ports in the front, one and two, the one's for the mouse, the two's for the keyboard. On the back you also got a USB port, the micro USB, and a little button right there. I'll show you what it does later on the video. For this video, we're going to be using the Xbox One, but it's basically the same for all consoles. So all you need to do is just get the cable that came with the SIM4, plug it to any USB ports in the console. After that, get the micro side and just plug it to the back of the SIM. And there you go, it's already powered up. Once that's done, on the port 1 in the front, you see there, you're going to put the mouse, plug the mouse in. And on the number 2, you plug the keyboard, of course. And there you go. Once that's done, you will need the cable to connect to the controller. On the Xbox One, it requires you to have the play and charge kit. Kind of weird decision, I don't know why. But the reason is because you need a rechargeable battery, and it has to be fully charged to be able to work. If it's not fully charged, it will not work. On the Xbox 360, you only need a wired controller, and that's it. It has to be an official wired controller. I don't have to be really an official one, but on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, all you need is a controller and a cable, and that's pretty much it. Alright, on the Xbox, you just plug the controller off and it will turn it on. Once it's on, you're ready to go. Before we move on, I almost forgot to mention that this will work with your headset or headset adapter, either a Turtle Beach or Astros A40, and they will also work on the PlayStation 4 if you have a headset connected to your controller. This won't interfere whatsoever with that. Alright guys, once you download the SIM4 Manager app, this is what you get. This is the main menu of the app. So if you want to play another game, let's say, go here on top and go to Manage. Once you're there, you see the list of all the games that you're set up your SIM4 with, and you see Battlefield 4 is on the third spot right here. What you want to do is you want to click on it and click on the up arrow and move it all the way up to the top. The reason is because the SIM4 device will be set up by default to the game on top of the list. In this case, Battlefield's right now on the top. You just back out and click yes to save the changes, and the SIM4 is already set up with the Battlefield 4 setup that you put before. So you see that Destiny is still here because Destiny is still set up on the SIM4 app. So we want to go here and load and click on Battlefield 4, and now you have Battlefield 4 on your device and your app. So if you want to make change to your to the device sensitivity and stuff, you go there in the top of the top left corner, and you see the hip sensitivity, the aim down size sensitivity. You can change the name, the color of the thing, and let's go here, and you can change the bottom layout, the keybind. So if you want to keybind something different, just go ahead and do it. And we'll just back out, let's not save it. But let's say you got a new game and you want to set it up. What you do, you go here and click on new. Once you're there, you choose the game that you just got. I don't know, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Once you click on it, and we'll ask you what console you want to play on. Let's go with PlayStation 4 because I heard 1080p is really awesome. I don't know. So once you click on it, just back out, and you see it's already loaded Advanced Warfare on the app. But you want to go back again to Manage, and you want to scroll all the way down to your list, and you'll see Call of Duty right there. You just want to again pull it all the way up to the top and back out and save, and you're set. This is really simple. I've used some other apps before, like the Venom X, and hell, that was bad. Here, if you feel like a pro, you can go here into advanced and set things like a pro, I guess. I don't use those, I'm really by default just basics. Hip sensitivity, aim down size sensitivity, and the keybinds. That's pretty much all I use, and it has worked out for me really well. So there's actually 3 ways to connect it to the SIM4 Manager. The first one is just the basic one, just connect it to your PC. As soon as you see the flashing lights, just click the back button. That will make it go to the PC mode, and then you just click connect on the SIM4 Manager app, and voila, you're in. Even though this is like the basic way to connect the SIM4 to your SIM4 manager app, there's this tiny little problem with it. You need to leave your mouse and keyboard plugged into your SIM4 while you're key binding stuff. So the keyboard is not as bad because you don't need it, but the mouse, let's say you want to key bind something to the mouse, you need to move it on the computer and select the key you want to key bind. Then you have to unplug it from the computer and plug it into the SIM4. This doesn't work all the time, but it works most of the time, you know. So that's something to keep an eye out for. It's not a big deal because there's ways around it. So, but you might as well want to check out the Bluetooth setup that I'm going to show you now. Alright, so this is by far the best way to set it up. All you have to do is just click the button on the back while it's connected to the console. And that will make you go to the Bluetooth settings and then just pair it up with whatever computer you have that has Bluetooth. Of course, the third way you can do it is if you have an Android device, which I don't. So if you have an Android device, you can download the app and basically do the same things. Just click the back of the SIM4 and pair it up with your device. Once that's done, you can make changes on the fly. You can adjust the sensitivity, you can keybind, change keybinds or whatever. iOS users like me, I'm sorry, but there's no iOS app, and by the looks of it, there won't be any app anytime soon. And not because SIM4 fault, it's more of Apple's. They don't allow developers to use their Bluetooth things that easily. Here I'm just moving the mouse around so you can tell there's no lag whatsoever, no delay, there's no floaty feeling, which by the way, that was my biggest fear. My previous device was garbage. My weapon felt like it was floating all over the place and I hate it. But the SIM4 has none of that, which is just great. One thing to keep in mind though, the monitor that you're seeing right now, it's a gaming monitor, it's a 1ms respawn time monitor. And it makes it even faster basically. If you're used to play on the big screen on the TV, then you won't notice a difference, but there is a very minor one, like the controller. If you're used to play with the controller, then you won't notice a difference. So before I let you guys go, I just want to say one thing and answer one more question. What I want to say is that the SIM4 is a great device. I'm a PC gamer who jumped from PC to console because of my friends. At first it was horrible. My controller skills were freaking garbage and I wasn't killing anyone. Once I got the SIM4, it was done. I'm always on the top of the scoreboard no matter what, even sniping. I'm not a good sniper on PC, but on console I'm just killing it. And aim assist, it's a give and take, you know. It might screw you over, it might help you, personal preference I guess. And what I want to answer is some people consider the SIM4 to be some sort of a cheating device, which I find that's not the case. And it's just a personal preference. If you like playing with the keyboard, by all means just go ahead and having an advantage. Like if you're using a headset, you're having an advantage over people who's not using the headset because you can hear the footsteps. So that's it. It's not cheating in my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video if you found it helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'll try to answer them as fast as I can. Then if you're crazy enough, subscribe, I guess. We can be friends. And I also gonna be posting gameplay footage from Battlefield Hardline, which is coming out next week. So yeah, see you then, buddies.